I'm here with Brian Pullett, who has built this fantastic World War II Jeep 6x6. It's incredible. We went on a drive with him, and Brian, all I can say, it was incredible. You let me drive it. This is like nothing I've driven before. Thank you for building it.
Well, that's good. I'm pleased to see that you enjoyed it, and a bit different with the steering wheel on the wrong side for you.
That was the fun part. I mean, I've driven Jeeps all over the world, but never a 6x6 right-hand drive in Australia where things go backwards. It was awesome. I even stayed on the left side of the road.
It's been a project and been in the family for nearly 40 years.
40 years,
and,
yeah.
Yes, and it's well liked wherever it goes. People just love it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, being a World War II Jeep isn't cool enough, but you have a Flathead Ford V8 engine in it.
My theory was this is how Ford should have built them. All this was available there at this time.
Absolutely.
And this is how they should have built them.
Well, I'm glad you built it to show them how it should have been done.
That's what it looked like when I first rebuilt it with the old body. And the only thing that's still I kept out of it is the grille. Yeah.
So, how did you find this? And where did you find this?
I built it 42 years ago. Originally built it 42 years ago, and Michael did a bit of an article on me because that's a J10, my bull wagon, right? Michael did an article on me here. This is some of the Jeeps I've had. A lifetime of building Jeeps.
Sure.
Right.
I actually remember reading this.
You're reading this?
Yep.
I'm only too pleased to have brought it down here for you fellas to
Thank you so much.
have a play and a drive with it. And
this is the highlight of my trip.
And just to see how we do it over here in Oz. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you so much. Appreciate your help.
All
right, let's go for a drive. Isn't that sweet?
Just go to the pine, like just there.
All right, so we're driving around in Brian's 6x6 Flathead Ford V8 powered Ford Jeep. And yeah, it is a script Ford too. Oh, there's so many details on this that you would not believe. It's a special Jeep, of course. Not that all Jeeps aren't special. But listen to that engine. That isn't a regular Jeep engine. That is a Flathead Ford V8 from the 30s. He's put this in, hooked up a... Get back out here. Drive on the left. Drive on the left. He hooked up a T14 to an 18 and a 20 transfer case so that he can drive 1 axle, 2 axles, or 3 axles. And he can do it in 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. So it's just a matter of driving this around in the rain in Australia, which is probably the most impressive thing that anybody's done with a 6x6. Now the truth of the matter is these were made, 6x6s were made during World War II. This of course is a reproduction type of vehicle. And there were no factory Ford V8s produced in Jeeps. However, Wally Parks of the National Hot Rod Association, when he was with the Flying Tigers, World War II actually had a Ford GT and he put a Flathead Ford in one. Being the industrious type of character he was. Yeah, this is pretty stylish. And you notice, since it's a right-hand drive, they didn't make those out of the factory either. But Brian faithfully duplicated most things that were important, such as the glove box on the opposite side. gauge, the temperature gauge is really cool because there's 2 gauges in one, because the Flathead Ford has 2 temperature senders. It doesn't share that coolant very well, so you want to know what the temperature is on each head. So driving this is a dream. It's like a World War II Jeep, but better. And you can take them along your whole family or a bunch of your friends. And it's 12 volt. See, he's upgraded. Well, the underside is pure magic. I mean, it's upgraded with a dual master cylinder, things like 11-inch brakes, yet it all looks full-on World War II military. It's got the clutch crossover linkage, which is obviously all hand done, but with original parts that the average Jeep guy would never know. This isn't a stock World War II Jeep conversion or anything like that. It was a General's Jeep. Yeah, that's it. So the biggest problem that I have with this, being a right-hand drive, is that I can't have my foot out the door because it's my gas pedal foot. You'll notice that first gear is synchronized. That's because it's a T14 Jeep tranny, and it's a one with a synchronized first gear on a 3-speed. Came out of about a 74 Jeep.